Welcome back, everybody. It's Quick Eats with Reliable. Today, we're going to be making a cinnamon roll peach cobbler. Okay, so let me go ahead and introduce the ingredients. Okay, so we got that Crown Royal peach. All right, now this is optional. This is optional, guys. I know when I say that, y'all gonna use it anyway. But, you know, this is optional because you know how expensive it is. You don't got to use it. And we got that peach crush soda, okay? And I know this is kind of hard to find pretty much where I live. I don't know how it is with you guys, but you know, this is pretty much hard to find, but it's there. We're gonna use that peach crush soda. We got 2 canned peaches with the syrup, with the heavy syrup in it. 15-ounce cans. Downfall. Almost fell on me. That worked, okay. So also you're gonna have to get those cinnamon rolls. Okay, we got that 2-pack cinnamon rolls right there. All right, we got some seasonings right there, vanilla extract, some brown sugar. We're gonna need some butter, and you're gonna need to also get yourself a lemon. We're gonna zest this lemon, and we're gonna also squeeze it. We're gonna also squeeze it, get the juice out. So we're gonna juice the lemon, and we're gonna also zest it. Okay. So we're gonna just for some toppings. You know what I mean? I like those honey roasted pecans, and you know, so we're adding a lot of liquid ingredients, you know what I mean? So we got that heavy syrup, you know, with the peaches, got the soda, and we got the Crown Royal peach. So to try to thicken it up, we're gonna use cornstarch slurry. So that's what that is right there. All right, so first thing, just melt this butter. Let's get started. All right, so we got a stop pot here. This is what we're gonna use. Get yourself a stick of butter, and you're just gonna stick that right there. And we're just gonna try to get this melted down, okay? Try to get this all melted down, okay? That's gonna melt pretty quickly. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead, just continue to try to let it melt before I add the peaches. Because it's just, you know, it might take a little longer if I add the peaches. So while that's melting, all right, so like I said, we got 2 canned peaches here. This is the one I drained. And this is the one that we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna keep the syrup in, okay? You can go ahead and keep syrup in both cans, but I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna drain one like I drained this one. You know, so that's what I'm gonna do. It's just how I make this this recipe. Okay. Oh, come on, melt. I think we're good here. So got that melted down. Let's go ahead and start adding our peaches. Okay. All right, here we go. So we're gonna go ahead, let this go ahead. The butter's already melted. All right, good. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna add our brown sugar. Okay. Go ahead and add our brown sugar. It'll stick to you, don't it? Okay, mix that up a little bit. Mix that up. Okay, turn the temperature up just a little bit. Okay, let me get rid of these two. Okay, so what we're gonna do is, next, we got our crushed peach soda. So let me go ahead and crack this bad boy up. One of my favorite sodas, my sister got me hooked up on this. And I thought, you know what? Why not just go ahead and add this to, you know, this recipe. I thought it, you know, really could add some flavor to it. I really like it. Yeah, so we got the soda here. We can go ahead and get this inside the cup. Okay. All right. Put that right there. Let's go ahead and just add our soda. All right. Let me take a little swig at this. Oh yeah, man, this soda is good. It's real good. Okay, and now I believe everybody's favorite part. Let's get some of that Crown Royal peach in here. All right. All right, so let me go and get this in this cup. Okay. Not gonna fill it all the way up, you know, so we're just gonna go ahead, we're gonna add, reposition the camera. Sorry about that, y'all. All right, so we added our Crown Royal Peach. Didn't add as much as a soda, didn't wanna do that. But don't worry about it, the ingredients will be down in the description box below. Okay, next is gonna be, all right, our vanilla extract. All right, so get that going. Okay, so we got our vanilla extract. Go ahead and add that to it. Just like to mix every time I add an ingredient. Okay, so we got our extract. Next, let's go ahead, let's get our lemon. Get that out of the refrigerator. Okay, so I said we were going to zest and squeeze a lemon. I don't know if you can see, I've already cut it in half, but that's, no, so we zested it. Okay, so we're gonna set that aside. First, we're gonna go ahead and just add the zest. Where's the knife? Okay, so we got our zest right here. We're gonna go ahead and just toss that in like that. All right. You're gonna really taste this lemon. This lemon really takes it to a whole nother level. All right, so we added our zest. Now, just go ahead and just squeeze this lemon. Get yourself one like this. All right, so we added our, we squeezed the lemon, we zested it. All right, that'll work. That'll work right there. Okay, so next, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna add our seasonings. Like I said, y'all ain't gotta worry about it. We're gonna have, I'm gonna have all the ingredients down in the description box below. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is right now is, we added mostly all the ingredients. Next, we're gonna add our cornstarch slurry, but I do want this to, you know, let's start to get this to simmer a little bit. All right, and then we'll go ahead and we'll add, you know, our cornstarch slurry. As you can see how loose it is now. All right. When we keep stirring this, make sure you don't stir too hard. We don't want to break the peaches. We want to keep the peaches slices just the way they are. But we're gonna go is we're gonna put the lid on this, let this simmer for a little bit before we add our cornstarch slurry. All right. All right, guys. So should be done simmering. As we remove the lid. Okay. So as you can see, this is right where we want to be. Go ahead. We cut the heat down. So you see the peaches right now. Like I said before, you don't want to break your peaches, but I can tell just by, you know, leaning the spoon towards it, you know what I mean? It's real, the peaches have softened. So we let this simmer on medium low for about 10 to 12 minutes. That's what we really want to do. We want to get these peaches softened, but we don't want to break them, okay? So we want to thicken this up as well. So what we're going to do is we made a cornstarch slurry, all right? So we got basically we got, so make sure you do even ratios with the cornstarch and the water. So we got the cornstarch slurry. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna add this to it. Okay, and this should thicken it up. So once this thickens, you know, we just go ahead and we mix this up. Once this thickens, we'll add it to our 13 by 9 inch pan, and then we'll move on from there. All right, guys. So we added our cornstarch slurry. As you can see, this has thickened up a whole lot better, and that's what we want it. We don't want it all loose, but this is thick just the way we want it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead, I'm gonna shift this camera over here, okay? I'm gonna shift this right over here, it's where we should be, okay, good. Move this out of the way. Okay. Okay, so get yourself a 13 by 9-inch pan. This is what we're gonna cook this in. And right now, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna get our stock pot. Try not to burn myself here, okay? And we're just gonna add this to our pan, okay? Make sure we get all of it in here. Oh yeah, perfect. That's the way we want it. Okay, so try to spread out the peaches the best way you can. Okay, so go ahead and once you preheat your oven to 375, you just want to go with the instructions on this roll. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna pop these boys open and we'll just add it right on top. All right, guys, so we're almost done layering our cinnamon rolls here. So let's make sure you spread them out. That space right in between is supposed to be like that because, you know, as they get in the oven, they're gonna obviously, you know, expand. So that's why the space in between, that's necessary, okay? So we got that. And because if we just set this sit here, trust me, this sauce will also thicken up as long as it stands right here, the sauce will thicken up even more. As you open the cans, there's going to be, you know, that extra icing, you know what I mean? And that's what comes in the packet. So this is where we're at right now. We're going to go ahead. We're going to put this in the oven at 375 for about 15 to 20 minutes. 375, 15 to 20 minutes. What I'll do, it's a little trick because, you know, they've been in the refrigerator. These icings are probably a little thick. So what I do is I just put this on top of the stove, depending on the type of stove you got, you know, put them in a warm area on, you know, so I just for they can, like, you know, melt a little bit. It would be a lot easier to pour it on the simmer rolls. Okay. So just go ahead, just get this in the oven, 375, 15, 20 minutes. All right, guys, here we go. Cinnamon Roll Peach Cobbler, okay? So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna let this sit for about, let me say, probably about 15 to 20 minutes. We just want this to cool off before we add our toppings, before we add the icing and the pecans. So this needs to cool off, so we're gonna let this sit here for about 15, 20 minutes. Our peach cobbler has cooled down. So this is our honey roasted pecans. What I did, got ourselves a little mallet here. So I'm just gonna leave the pecans in the bag and I'm just gonna, you know, just go ahead and crunch them this way. Unless you just wanna, that's something I wanna do, unless you just wanna, you know, put the holes on there, the whole pecans on there. I just like to crush them up. All right, so that should do the trick. So what we're gonna do is set that aside just for a second. Push this a little forward, okay? So peach cobbler, like, talk to me like that. Let me know how you feel down in the comments. So you like, anybody who likes their peach cobbler, you know, cold or hot? You like it with ice cream? You like it cold or hot? Let me know down in the comments. So we got our pecans. Going ahead and put these on here first. All right. Crush them up pretty good. Okay. I don't know how much y'all like to put on here. I'm just gonna, you know, get it to a point where it's to my liking. I ain't used the whole bag, you know, I just used like half of it. Okay, so we go ahead, remember we got our melted icing. So you just go ahead, just add this to it. Oh yeah. Best part right here. Okay, we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna add our other one. Okay, try to get in spots we didn't think we got the first time. So I went the one way, the other way, then I'm going the other way, side to side. Now this is front to back. Try your best to get every inch of that. Yeah, and this is definitely a household favorite here. Would you look at that? Look at that. Now tell me you don't want some of that, okay? All right, guys, let me go ahead. Let me get a pick, all right? And we'll be right back. Look at that. I know y'all want some of that. Yeah, I'm gonna eat this with some ice cream. All right, guys, it's time for that taste test. You see what we got right here. All right, so we got Cinnamon Roll Peach Cobbler, okay? Cinnamon Roll Peach Cobbler. Hope you guys can see that. Like I asked, guys, tell me in the comments, you like your peach cobbler cold, hot, with ice cream? I said I was gonna have it with ice cream, but I don't have any. Wish I did have some. Okay, let's see if I can get a, okay, look at that. Take a good look at that. Yeah, get a good shot of that. Y'all go ahead, y'all have a bite. Y'all gonna have a bite. Cinnamon Roll Peach Cobbler. Adding them pecans to it, those honey roasted pecans. Let's see what we got. Yeah. This is it. Oh, yeah. You can do it with the cinnamon rolls. Just even got a little something on me. You can do it like with the cinnamon rolls, or you can just do like an old-fashioned peach cobbler. I'll do it down the road, do an old-fashioned peach cobbler from scratch. But go ahead. Once you guys go ahead and check out my website, quickeatswerereliable.com. All right. Go ahead, like, comment, share, and subscribe. All right. And I'll catch y'all in the next video. And remember, if it don't look good, I ain't eating it.